1911 grips were originally made of American black walnut. Today you can find grips made of just about anything. Different types of wood, plastics, metal, ivory, rubber, and G10 material. Grips serve three main functions: ergonomics, appearance, and grip texture. I've got a few grips to show you today. However, when it comes to grips, you really can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong when choosing your personal grips. The only thing to keep in mind is that if you're using thin grips, you need thin bushings and thin screws. Here you can see the standard OEM Coca-Cola wood grips on the Springfield loaded Target 9mm. They look good, the texture's nice, but for me they're a bit blocky. Also, with a magwell, I like to have a magwell grip that sits flush with the magazine well. Here you can see the Stoner CNC black super aggressive Starburst grip. Wow, that's a mouthful. They work exactly the way they should. With the magwell, they sit flush to the bottom and they're not as blocky. Here, another example is the gun grips, the blue Starburst gun grip, standard thickness. I've ran most rounds with this gun with these grips. Sometimes a single still picture doesn't give you a full view on the grip, so I wanted to give some different angles. If you're going to use thin grips, you need thin bushings. Now, I use standard thickness grips with thin bushings, and they seem to work for me. I can't say this is true for every bushing set and every grip set, but in my case, I just prefer thin grip bushings. Here you can see the difference in length of the thin screw to the standard screw. Here's the set of the blank grips that I plan to modify in the future, and then our Dan Wesson Coca-Cola double diamond wood grips, very similar to the Springfield. However, these are less blocky. They seem to taper off at a smoother angle. And of course, they have the bobtail cut. Another cut that works with a bobtail gun would be a round butt. So as opposed to having that angle, it's going to have a rounded off bottom. When referring to G10 grips, it really doesn't matter what company you go with, at least in my experience. However, if you do choose an Amazon Chinese-made G10 grip, you will not be able to modify that for your particular pistol. No thin, no slim, no ambi cut, nothing. It's going to come from the factory the way you order it. Here are the Stoner Slim Super Aggressive OD Green grips on the MC Operator. I tend to keep these grips on this gun. If you're ever having trouble removing an old grip, you could push it through the magwell and inside the grip to pop it loose. If you have an ambidextrous safety, you will need an ambi cut in your grips. This is something that can easily be done or ordered that way from the manufacturer. The Pachmayr rubber full wraparound were the original grips that came on the Springfield MC Operator. I really like these grips, however they are a bit bulky, much thicker than standard grips. Remember, if you want to use a drop-in magwell, be sure to have a cut in your grips to accommodate this. I have a video on magwells. I'll drop that link in the description below. Be sure to never use the plastic rail grips. I'm just kidding. I know a lot of people that like these. Guys, thanks for watching yet another video. As always, have fun, be safe, shoot great. If you have a moment, click subscribe and the like button. Unless you dislike the video, smash that dislike button. We'll see you next time.